Well, after consecutive losses in the Lok Sabha elections of 2014 and 2019 under Rahul Gandhi's de facto leadership, Congress made a significant mark by winning 99 seats in the 2024 elections. But does this really signify a comeback for Rahul Gandhi as a leader? Despite attempts to tarnish his image, he excelled in the social media arena, with Congress gaining more followers and subscribers during key election months than the ruling BJP. Can we now say that Rahul Gandhi has finally established himself as a leader after 10 years? His initiatives from the Bharat Jodo Yatra to addressing issues like unemployment and reservation resonated with the people more than ever? Or is Congress's resurgence simply the result of strategic alliance? And it's a math that, of course, can be broken in the future as well. We'll talk about this with our guest. Joining us on the show is Dr. Sunny Dhiman, political analyst. Manasvi Thapar, political analyst, also joins us on the show. Dr. Syed Asad Abbas, political analyst. He joins us from Bangalore at this point in time. Last but not the least, Advocate Chandni Preeti Shah, also with us on the program. Dr. Abbas, I'll begin with you. What is this victory attributed to? Is this perhaps, the dismay that some people in the country had towards the Bharatiya Janata Party, and by default, that dismay translated into votes for the Congress party? And we've seen that the Congress has eaten into a lot of vote share of the Bharatiya Janata Party as well. Or do you think this is some sort of a coming of age of Rahul Gandhi? He's finally sprouted to become the leader that people always expected him to be. Apart from the memes, the gaffes, and the jokes that have been made around him, he's not looked at them, he's not considered them. It has not dimmed his light or his thunder at all. Is this victory of sorts, if we can call it, going to make Rahul Gandhi stronger, or is it going to make him a little more overconfident? That is something that perhaps the BJP also got, and look what happened to them. And if you get overconfident at 99 seats, then of course the next pit stop is automatically close to 40.
I'd say Rahul Gandhi is one of the most ridiculed, most made fun of politician in the history of not just India but the world. He was called Pappu and what not. I truly believe that almost doubling your number is no mean task. He has certainly walked the length of breadth of this nation, be it the Bharat Jodo Yatra 1, Bharat Jodo Nyaya Yatra 2. Also, if you look at the numbers of the social media during the elections, you see a very, very high frequency of views, likes, shares, and of course, followers. Compare it to a Narendra Modi, the percentage is much higher. Numbers are, of course, with Narendra Modi ji, but the percentage and the frequency is much higher with Rahul Gandhi. That shows his popularity. Also, as a matter of fact, bringing this number is not easy at all. He's got the Congress cadre, as he calls them, the Congress Karyakartas, as Babbar Sher. I truly believe that this coming back of Rahul Gandhi, of a new age Rahul Gandhi, if you asked me a couple of years back, maybe 5-10 years back, I was not really a fan of Rahul Gandhi. But this man has walked the talk. The fact taking up the constitution to save the constitution at every press conference rally showed his, probably a strategy to bring in the Dalit votes. Because a Dalit wants to save the constitution. A Dalit does not believe in this religion rhetoric. So this man has been inclusive, be it Hindu, be it Muslim, be it Sikh, Isai, ST, SC, everyone of coming together. He has really proved it. Also, as a matter of fact, for a man who was ridiculed for saying, one morning I woke up at night, what a comeback, I would say, Vineet Saab. Also, if you look at the seat, the normalization, when you look at places where BJP and Congress came head-to-head, 2019 elections, the Indian National Congress lost almost all the seats when they came head-to-head with BJP. But this time, they have significantly increased their number. 37 seats they won where they were head-to-head with BJP. Not just that, even many are front. Even if you see my state of Karnataka, Vineet Saab, Congress won only one seat in 2019. This time they've got 9 seats. This is a leap. Accordingly, if you see, even in many other states, the Congress has indeed performed. And when we beat down Rahul Gandhi for the 2019 loss and he accepts it and resigns from his post as the president, I think we need to acknowledge the fact and congratulate him for bringing back the grand old party of India to the new age today. So therefore, I would certainly say Rahul Gandhi does not seem overconfident. I think to become even confident, you really need to get those majority figures, which Congress is far from. But of course, this is a democracy and there is a long way ahead. With the way he is going, with the way his momentum is built up, he is definitely, see him as a 2029 Prime Minister of our beautiful nation of India. So therefore, be it the Congress party or even the India Alliance partners coming together shows that we believe in democracy. The people of India saved the democracy thanks to voting for the India Alliance. Or if not, we know जो घमंड था, जो अहंकार था, the level of held of the same from the Bharatiya Janata Party was as though like they're ruling this nation. But India truly voted that we want secularism, we want democracy, we want constitution. So this is an answer to all those people who believed in this. And as the beautiful saying goes, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन, we shall overcome. And that day is not too far. And like I said, kudos to the team of NewsX and all of you, where we were together during the exit polls and the final result day. And what a jubilation it is. Be it the India Alliance or the India Alliance, everyone had something to win. Akhilesh Yadav from 5 seats to 37 seats. Mamata Banerjee getting back her numbers to even the India Alliance. We saw the speech. Modi ji we saw, Nadda ji we saw, Rajnath Singh ji we saw, and Amit Shah ji. Look at the body language. Is that body language of victory, people? No. First time in the history of India, a victory seemed like a defeat, and a defeat seemed like an absolute victory. Okay. It was a victory of the voters. It was the victory of the people of India to show absolute power corrupts a man absolutely. So therefore, now Modi ji will have to work together with all his alliances, without which this will not be a Modi Sarkar, but an NDA Sarkar. An NDA Sarkar right now forming the government, going ahead with their dreams and aspirations. We wish them all the best. But Modi ji himself said that opposition is the backbone of democracy, and therefore democracy cannot be complete without opposition. Opposition is a strong opposition which will go ahead and of course congratulate when the NDA does good, criticize when they are not up to the mark, or who knows, in the days to come even this government can fall, because the Bharatiya Janata Party does not have the absolute majority. So therefore, this is something to really think about.
Okay, and, let me bring in Chandni into this conversation as well. Chandni, the dream of Ab Ki Baar 400 Par perhaps has only and ever been achieved in the country by the Congress party in 1984. After Indira Gandhi's assassination, that's when the Congress party got 414 seats. In 2004, they were reduced to 44 seats. In 2019, they got in 2019, they got 52 seats, and in 2024, less than 100 seats, 99 seats. But the fact of the matter is, do you look at this as some sort of a resurgence? If you look at the coalition governments as well, Chandni, from 2004 to 2009, the Congress party got 145 in 2004, 206 in 2009. It was a heavily mixed and meddled government. There was a motley of netas, a motley of priorities that came together to run the country. The Congress party is beyond 234 with their allies at this point in time, but it's different with the allies that they have this time. If you have Mamata Banerjee and Aam Aadmi Party on one side, you also have Akhilesh Yadav on one side. Mamata Banerjee and the Aam Aadmi Party, though only with 4 seats and Mamata Banerjee with 30-odd seats, are not really reliable partners. Do you think that there is going to be any threat, projection or perception by the Bharatiya Janata Party and its allies in the NDA for the next 5 years, considering how volatile and unpredictable this coalition in itself is likely to be as compared to the coalition that the Congress party has led in its previous tenures?
Vineet, see, the NDA currently in the coalition that it is, see, Narendra Modi has an experience of running governments in coalition. Correct. When he was in the Haryana cadre, he has run the government in coalition with Bhajanlal government and the Bansilal government. In Gujarat, he has run in coalition with Chimanbhai Patel. In Jammu and Kashmir, he has run a government with the Abdullahs and Muftis. I mean, he has had the worst and the best partners in coalition. I mean, of course, it's not a piece of cake to about this coalition. But is it difficult? Yes. Impossible? No. They know actually how to take the government, how to take the allies, and work together, for the betterment of the country. The next 5 years, yes, it is going to be a little different than what it was in 2019 and 2014, given that what was expected and what was achieved has a difference. They expected that they would go somewhere close near 400 or above that. They could not achieve the benchmark that they set for them together. But the irony is that, the irony of the opposition alliance is that, Syed Abbas over here, I guess he is affiliated with Aam Aadmi Party. Today he is sitting over here and he is defending Rahul Gandhi, the party which sent Arvind Kejriwal to jail. Okay, so that's the kind of irony this INDI bloc is going to see, and this bloc, this coalition of the opposition is going to crumble very soon. When you talk about the achievements of Rahul Gandhi, let me tell you, none, zero. You go by his Nyaya Yatra, you go by his speeches. He has not done anything. Under Rahul Gandhi's tenure as the vice president of Congress lost Delhi, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Chhattisgarh, Goa, Uttarakhand, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Manipur, Haryana, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, all these in 2014 and 2014 to 2019. When he was as the president of Congress, in that tenure, the Congress lost Himachal, Gujarat, Tripura, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Karnataka, Odisha. When he became the ex-president after the loss of 2019, they lost Maharashtra.
Chandni, a lot of people are saying that Congress's so-called victory in Karnataka could be attributed to Rahul Gandhi's Yatra. But let's not forget this Yatra went through Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh as well. Where they didn't get much.
But after winning the Karnataka Vidhan Sabha last year, Congress could only win 9 out of 28 in the Lok Sabha. So how it can be considered as the win? See, when you win, you have to perform. Can you see, we've seen the clippings right now where in Lucknow and in UP at some places, women are, outside the Congress party office, and they are like, "Hamare 1 lakh do." जो promise किए थे, and they are like, people are saying that this was just a jumla. Nothing is going to happen and nothing is going to be given to you. So if all these see, when you promise, you deliver. Narendra Modi promised, he delivered. He might not have delivered 100%. He must have delivered 90% or 80%, but he has delivered. You have to promise what you can deliver. If you say that, I'm going to give 1 lakh rupees to each woman, of the nation, then you need to have a blueprint for that. You need to know from where would that 1 lakh come. It's not it's easier said than done, right? When when the current government, see, I agree with the fact that there is a lot of introspection that needs to be done by the Modi government. Where it lost, why did it lose? But you have to see that every other place it was balanced out. If they lost somewhere in Maharashtra and Rajasthan, it was balanced out in Odisha and in Madhya Pradesh. But the main loss that they faced was UP and Bengal, and they need to introspect what went wrong in UP and Bengal so that they achieve towards, work towards it and achieve better in the 2029. But right now, the verdict of the or the mandate of the majority of the people is that Narendra Modi will form the government for the third consecutive time, and there is no going back from there.
Manasvi, Rahul Gandhi Um, he's perhaps, had meetings with coalition governments. He's had meetings, with the members of other parties. But, it's a different table tennis game altogether when you have to run a government with them. Obviously, he has his mother, who Sonia Gandhi, who's been an expert of sorts, a titan of sorts when it comes to coalition government. But, she's past her prime. Even if there is a vision to have Rahul Gandhi as the leader of the opposition, or for that matter, the Prime Minister somewhere in the future, it requires a skill which only a few people possess. Sharad Pawar could be considered one person who's adept, who's skillful, in getting people together and running coalition governments. But, I would never compare a Sharad Pawar with a Rahul Gandhi.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would say that politics comes with maturity, and this particular verdict requires skilling up for all the political parties. One thing, why Congress took so long to come back to 99 or come back to a considerable thought would be because they have never been in opposition. They have never been reduced to decimated to such a number. So it took them a while to understand. People were going to BJP, jumping ships were happening. They incubated leaders, they created leaders, and then suddenly BJP was a bigger party, larger party, stronger party with the largest amount in their kitty, with the largest cadre base, with the largest karyakarta base, the richest party of the country, of the globe. So all these things were in favor of BJP, with narrative setting, the IT cell, and everything was in the favor of BJP. And now look at the way Congress has gone through the trajectory right now, with the kind of media not supporting them, with the kind of IT social media not working their way. Rahul Gandhi has been, if you say Pappu, the image of Rahul Gandhi comes up. So that has been created by BJP media cell. So all these things were against them, their accounts being frozen. And then this particular guy who is eventually was looking like after 2014 and 19, the political career of Rahul Gandhi is ending. He's losing wherever he's going. But then he thought of, let's have a Bharat Jodo Yatra. And now after independence, there's only one leader who has actually gone on his foot and has tried to do something. I don't know what the outcome is going to be. But this outcome converted into 99, it's a great revival for him. See, as a Gandhi, as Jawaharlal Nehru never had to face such kind of situation what Rahul Gandhi did. Indira Gandhi did after emergency, but then she came up in the thumping majority. Rajiv Gandhi always enjoyed a good amount of supporters and voters from his tenure. Rahul Gandhi did not have that advantage. So Rahul Gandhi was very powerful in his 40s, but when he came in his 50s, he had to be on his foot. He was trying to connect people through Bharat Jodo Yatras. So, and then BJP became a larger than life political party, and Narendra Modi's persona. And apart from Narendra Modi's persona, you have to understand Narendra Modi also, a competitor who has been into Sarkar in Gujarat, ran it well. People loved him in Gujarat, then elevated because of his experience and vision to the prime ministerial position. And then his accounts getting frozen. Then there is a ALJ case being there. Then there is multiple things against Rahul Gandhi panned out, losing out to Smriti Irani. So all these things were not in his favor. But then also that continuous belief on what he thought, that I want to fight for India with my belief, my ideology, and he continuously did that. He believed in himself, he believed in his ideology, and people joined hands with him. It's not a great number. It's not a number which could form Sarkar, but it's a legitimate number to be in opposition. It's a legitimate number that we are, for the first time in the last 10 years, devoting half an hour on Rahul Gandhi's politics. We are discussing, is he a Pappu or is he a great start? We can discuss about that. He has been given so many opportunities to come back. It's a comeback of 2014-19, or before that 9-4, image makeover happening. Finally, we are talking about him, and it's about his credibility. So we could say that 2014 was Prime Minister Narendra Modi's election, 19 was about him, but 2024 we have it.
Yeah, but it's not only about Rahul Gandhi, right? Sunny also joins us on the program. Sunny, in fact, the credit cannot be given just to Rahul Gandhi. You look at a person like Kishori Lal Sharma and many others like him around the country who have done exceptionally well for the Congress party. Should Rahul Gandhi be taking the entire credit for the kind of improvement? Let's not call it victory by any means. The improvement that the Congress and allies have seen in these elections.
Good evening, all of you.
Is there a
First
reason why
response.
you're wearing sunglasses in the middle of the day, Sunny?
Yeah, yeah, I had eye surgery recently, so I've been advised to wear it for at least 1 week, one more week, to see a new India without hatred. So I'm preparing my eyes for for
Okay, get on
later.
with your answer now, please.
Yeah. So honestly, let me cut back to shortly. I was a Aam Aadmi Party, no Aam Aadmi Party, but Anna Hazare movement when I was doing my M.Tech. I used to come from Greater Noida on every day, on every weekend to protest against status quo of Congress. And I hated Congress, honestly. But I joined JNU then, but I really didn't like Modi also. But then I joined JNU. It opened my eyes. And on one day, I was fortunate enough that NSY national president invited me to Hyderabad, and there Rahul Gandhi was sitting on a one-day hunger strike for Rohit Vemula. And there I met him, and I asked my president that I want to meet this guy because for me he was also Pappu. So I met this guy, my president. I told I want to meet him, but I don't want this, tana bana. Just let him know that a JNU student wants to talk to him. So I went to meet him and I said, "See, Mr. Gandhi, I came here to not to click a selfie with you. I have serious questions." And I was surprised the way he responded. "Yeah, Sunny, I'm there. Please ask what you want to ask." And I had a 1.5 hour long conversation with him where he was very sincere about the social justice, where he asked me about my own personal life, how you have grown there. And I've realized, and he said that I wanted to tell him that people, want to say something. That, yeah, people consider me Pappu because it took 3,000 crore rupees to make Rahul Gandhi, who was sweetheart of media, when the
True.
Bhatta Parsol happened, 3,000 crore rupees from
True.
the all corporate and media. So the same sweetheart became Pappu. And now, just very पॉपुलर नज्म आज मॉडिफाइड के वर्षों तक वन में घूम घूम बाधा विघ्नों को चूम चूम सह धूप घाम पानी पत्थर राहुल आए कुछ और निखर सौभाग्य न सब दिन सोता है देख 24 में और 29 में क्या क्या होता है कि वही राहुल गांधी है जिसके बारे में लोग पप्पू बोला करते थे उनके वीडियोस आईटी सेल के लोग जो मेरी मित्र बैठी हैं यहाँ पर चांदनी जी इन्होंने भी शेयर किया होगा कि इधर से आलू डालो सोना निकालो बट it is very important to tell you the crux of your question.
Okay. I'm gonna let Chandni respond to that. Then we'll take Dr. Abbas quickly, Sunny. Yeah. You miss half the debate. You miss half the debate, Sunny. You were not there, so quickly
I'm
wrap
really
up.
sorry. I was traveling from hospital to my home, so you can give me 30 more seconds.
Okay. Get on with it, please.
Yeah. So very important difference between the functioning of Congress and BJP. BJP functions around cult. And honestly, Congress party doesn't function. Congress party doesn't function from one office, which is PMO. And honestly, Rahul Gandhi has done a great effort and a lot credit should be given to him. But it was the idea he was carrying that he was talking about
India's all right. Chandni, time for you to respond.
He was not talking about make me prime minister.
All right. Okay, we have run out of time as well, Sunny. Chandni, respond now. Then we wrap up. Then we wrap up with Dr. Abbas and Manasvi throwing in 10 seconds.
Okay, so firstly, please stop speculating that people over here are from the IT cell. Secondly, what I want to say is that if this is a myth that the NDA government has got lesser seats because Rahul Gandhi and the opposition performed well. There needs to be an introspection why they did not get seats because they did not perform well. The NDA was lost somewhere in between, and they need to introspect that, and they would do that. About what Manasvi said that their accounts were frozen, they have not filed returns. Manasvi, you're a lawyer, you know this. They have not paid their returns from 1992. All right.
Okay. So all right. Dr. Abbas wants to come in 10 seconds. Dr. Abbas. Dr. Abbas, 10 seconds. 10 seconds, please. 10 seconds, please. Dr. Abbas, 10 seconds.
Yes, you can of course freeze their IT accounts, but do it on the right time, right? Would you take 20 years to freeze the accounts, Miss Chartered Accountant or Advocate? There is a timing here. CBI,
going on since 92.
I'll just complete my point. The fact is, बहुत ही अच्छी खूबसूरत photo session हुआ Modi ji का with all their alliances. 3 allies were missing because of prior commitments. CBI, ED, IT. उसके बिना तो 200 पार भी नहीं.
Very clever, Dr. Abbas. Manasvi, 10 seconds.
I am loving it. Why? Because everyone's happy. See, this is what the Lok Tantra is all about. So,
no, BJP
opposition is happy. Opposition is
happy
happy.
वाले हैं.
BJP is
Opposition
not
is happy. BJP
Okay,
is
all right.
happy. The
BJP
alliance
is
partners
happy.
are
Look
happy.
at body language of Modi ji.
We would have been happier if we had
We
more
still-
time.
we still
It
jacket.
would have been a happier
loving it.
situation if we had more
Green
time
jacket now.
Country
to
wins.
debate
I
about
feel
this. But
like this is
unfortunately,
अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं. तानाशाही.
unfortunately, Sunny, we can't even tell whether you're happy or you're sad because of your sunglasses. But
Sunny, look at
we
cool
leave it at that. It's time for us to take a small break. We'll be right back.